What's up, everybody? Awkward Anxious Jennifer here. And it's been about a week since I moved into my new place, so I thought I'd do a mental health update. I've been growing my hair out and I hate this length, but whatever. My mental health is not where I'd like it to be, I guess, now that I'm finally settled. I mean, I was just in constant stress mode. When I was living in my car, it was hard to determine the actual state of my mental health because I was always, just that constant stress of where am I going to work, where am I going to sleep, affected me. And now that I'm settled, I don't so much have that stress, but I'm unsettled in a different way. Like trying to get a new place going after getting rid of 95% of my stuff. It's kind of more expensive than I expected. Trying to acquire dishes and food and, even all the way down to butter and spices. And I bought a really cheap desk chair and basically like a big TV tray to work on as my desk. And even with a book cushion, which my family member that I had been staying with in North Texas, I had left some stuff in their shed, and they kindly drove down and brought it to me a few days ago. And so this butt cushion is one of the things they brought. But even so, it's not comfortable. So I've been having a hard time working at home, which is one of the reasons I got a place, is so that I could just sit and work. So I've been going to Starbucks almost every day because for whatever reason I'm comfortable working there. But then I'm also, I just don't have, so I've got this desk chair that's not very uncomfortable, and then I've got those two chairs over there, which are also not very comfortable. And I'm currently sleeping on an air mattress, which is okay, but basically I feel like I can't get comfortable in my own place yet, and that's frustrating. So I want to get a futon, because then I would have a comfortable place to sit, and I could adjust it and sleep and have a comfortable place to sleep. And if it's comfortable enough, I could probably pull my TV tray up over to the futon and work there. But they're kind of expensive for anything halfway decent. You can find them at Walmart starting at $140, but I went to Walmart and felt the cushions and it's ooh, that would not be very comfortable for very long. So I can't really afford that right now, which is frustrating. So to feel like I can't get comfortable in my own space, that's bothering me. And then, so now I'm starting to want to get more social. There are only 2 meetup groups in Galveston, and one of them seems to be inactive, or else I'm just not cute enough to get into the 20s and 30s singles group. But no, actually I think there are meetups scheduled, but it's always only the one guy who's RSVP'd, the guy who created the group, and there are only 11 people in the group. So the fact that he hasn't approved my request to join, I think the group is just basically inactive. He scheduled a whole bunch of stuff and then didn't feel like doing the group anymore. I don't know. Which leaves one group in Galveston, which I'll do something with them at some point. Tonight they're meeting at a winery, and that's not my scene. Last night they did a bike ride, and I don't have a bike yet, and it was a nighttime ride, so you had to have lights for it, and I could have maybe rented a bike, except I don't think the bike places are open that late to rent a bike that late, and I would like to get in shape enough to ride a bike around town, but I'm not there yet, so that was something I couldn't participate in. So I'm gonna have to drive to Houston generally to socialize, which is about an hour drive, depending on where in the Houston area this stuff is, and depending on traffic, of course. If I have to drive during rush hour, it's probably going to be worse. Otherwise, at least as I'll be heading into Houston when most people are heading out. I don't know. So I haven't really started socializing much, and I don't know. I'm just not. I need to get a new doctor and therapist and psychiatrist and all that fun stuff. But I was online trying to change my address and having problems with that with the website, and I have to change my address before I can get a new primary care provider and I have to see the primary care provider before I can see the mental health people. I'll probably have to call, and I hate doing phone calls. I did send an email, but it might take up to 2 business days to get a reply. But if I don't hear anything Monday, I'm gonna have to start making some calls, which I hate, so that I can set up an appointment with my primary care provider so that I can get referrals for my mental health stuff. So I need that. I need my mental health stuff, and the stress of trying to get that going is not helping things. But in the meantime, I'm trying to balance getting out and seeing stuff and going to the beach. Like right after I moved, my place is less than a mile from the beach, and for 3 days I barely left my place and I never saw the beach. So now most mornings I try to stop, well, especially since I've been going to Starbucks every day to work now, I just stop at the beach on the way, and if it's nice enough, I'll do some walking. But today it was cold and windy, and just seeing, you could see the sand blowing across the beach, and it's like, I don't think I want to breathe that while trying to exercise. But I did sit in my car and just watch it for a while and record some video of it, which one of these days I'm going to start posting Galveston videos. I've taken videos and stuff, just haven't gotten around to posting any of them. But I thought this was kind of more important. Since I haven't posted since I moved in, I thought you all would want a mental health update. So it's also kind of settling in that this is real. I'm going to be here for a year, at least. Because not only do I have my lease for a year, but down here with the utilities companies, you have to sign a contract and you have to pay penalties if you leave in less than a year, which is weird to me. In Denver and Illinois, I didn't have a choice of which utility company to join. It's just, you call a utility company, the utilities are in your name, you pay them, you move, and it's a done deal, not a big deal. But here I had to call somebody who had to look into things, who had to call me back and presented me with options of 2 different companies to choose from, 2 different plans. I don't know. So I picked one, hopefully it's the better deal. And if I break my lease and move in less than a year, then not only do I have to pay a fee to the apartment community, but then I would have to pay a fee to the utilities company too. So I'm here, and my car insurance and renter's insurance both about doubled, which I wasn't really prepared for. So I don't want to say I'm depressed, but I don't want to say, I'm okay, I'm great, I'm okay. I'm sure with time, hopefully, I'll start to get more settled, and I'll be great again. I'm not bad, and I'm definitely in a better place than I was a month and a half ago before I left Illinois. I was in a really bad place before I left Illinois, and I'm definitely doing better than that. It's just kind of the shock of it all, and the financial stress, because it's more, it's like, I signed an apartment lease, whatever, I can afford the rent. But then when you add in all the other stuff, the doubled insurance and the utilities, and trying to furnish the place, and the fact that I can't quite physically get comfortable in my place is frustrating. So anyway, that's how I'm doing now. I'm sure things will get better with time as I kind of settled in. But Galveston pictures and videos coming soon, I promise. Probably leave this up for a couple days and then start doing that stuff. And I hope you guys are doing well. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and I'll talk to you all later.